Good evening and welcome to today's class. In today's class, we're going to be discussing about the desktop environment. In the last class, we discussed about how to turn on the computer system and how to shut the computer down. In the process of teaching, I need you to understand that after pressing the power button on the computer, which is the system unit, the computer will boot. After booting, the computer will load to the desktop environment. Now, from the desktop environment, you can navigate to anywhere you want to go on the computer. In other words, you can go to either your videos, either Paint to draw, either WordPad to type, your games, to watch your pictures, name them. Don't forget, computer can be used to do so many things. Like what? To draw and color. To type, yes. Bravo, yes. To listen to music, that's good, yes. Who else? To send information through the internet. Nice, bravo. Okay, now, the desktop environment is the place you used to navigate to all other applications you want to make use on the internet. It is the platform you use to open all other application on the computer. What am I talking about? Let me quickly show you the desktop environment on my computer. Okay, can you see the desktop environment? After my computer has finished booting, after my computer has finished loading, I told you when the computer is loading, you don't touch it. You don't do what? You don't touch it. If you touch it, it will not answer you. And if you force it, you're going to destroy it. So when the computer is booting, just like your mom's phone, when your mom's phone is booting, you don't what? You don't touch it, else you spoil your mommy's phone. Okay, now it also applies to the computer as well. When it is booted, you don't just touch it. Leave it until it gets to this what? With this desktop environment. To this what? Desktop environment. Are you getting my point at home? You can see so many things. You can see some pictures here. Oh, this is a beautiful picture, but this one is larger than this. This picture is larger than all these pictures here. Wow, there's some picture here as well, bro. I'm going to be telling you all of that as the class unfolds. Okay, the desktop environment is an environment that opens immediately after booting. Let us take it again. The desktop environment is an environment that opens immediately after the booting. After what? Booting. Okay. And another name for booting is what? Loading. Another name for booting is what? Loading. We ask you this question very, very fast. Is it when your mom call you early in the morning around 5 o'clock during the school hour that, hey, boy, stand up from the bed? Is it instantly you jump up and start doing your washing for the day? Probably you want to wash your bits, wash your mouth. No, you don't just bump from the bed and start doing all of that. What you do is that you wake up, you sit down, you relax yourself before you go and take your what? Your bath. The process of you sitting on the bed, on your sofa, wherever place you are, is called loading. You are trying to get yourself. You are trying to do what? Get yourself. Because if you just jump off from the bed like that, it will affect you. So the computer we need to load so that it can work properly. In a nutshell, all what I've been trying to say is that booting is very important because it enables the computer to load very well so that it can function right. Okay, let us continue. things we can find on the desktop environment. I have a question to ask you. Can we find a cat on the desktop environment? Oh, somebody said I can find a big lorry. Oh, the desktop environment is not highway, neither is it an expressway where we find our cars, our automobiles. No. What can we see on the desktop environment? May I ask you? Number one, I can see some icons. I can see some what? Icons. Aside from that, I can see desktop background. The desktop what? Background. Aside from that, I can see taskbar. I can see the what? The taskbar. Okay? What else? What can you see? I can also see the window button. The window button. Okay. Let us try to explain all of that one after the other. Icons, what are they? They are small pictures that are used to open videos, picture applications on the computer. They are small pictures. Let me quickly show you before somebody else tells you over there. Are you getting? Okay, now, this is it. Let me show you some of the icons I have here. This is an icon. This is another icon. This is another icon. This is another icon. Can you see where I'm drawing my rings? They are all icons. They are all what? Icons. Can you see? These are all icons. Do you understand? So let us count the numbers of icons we have here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Wow. Well, on your computer over there, you may not have up to 13 icons. Don't be so disturbed that, oh, my system is not working well. Mr. Shitu said my icon should be 13. No. It could be 1, 2, and it could be thousands. Just make sure that you don't bombard your desktop environment with so many icons. Do you understand? Okay, that's lovely. They are small pictures that are used to open videos, pictures, application, etc. Okay, now let us continue. Aside from icon, what else can we find on the what? Desktop environment? Let us quickly erase all what we've drawn so that we're able to see. Okay. We have the desktop background. Wow. The desktop what? Background. Can somebody tell me the desktop background? This is it. Can you see? This is my desktop background. Wow. This is lovely. Can you see us over there? Can you see your desktop background over there? Okay, now. The desktop background enables the what? The system to look so appealing. Very, very appealing and fascinating. Pardon me for those grammars. Very, very attractive. That's what I mean. Beautiful to what? To see. Do you understand? Now, the desktop background can also be called themes. Let us say T-H-E-M-E-S. Let me spell it for you. T-H-E-M-E-S. Themes. Do you understand? The desktop background can also be called themes. It can also be called what? Themes. Okay, now, this desktop background, it is not composed that what I have here should what is going to be replicating in your what? On your computer. No. What I have here is just my own computer. Do you understand? It's just my what? Computer. You can have different kind of what? Of teams. Name them. In the next class, I'll be discussing more about what? About the teams, how to change the teams. Okay, now, having said that, what else can we see on the desktop environment? I've talked about the icons. I've talked about the icons. I've talked about the desktop background. What else can we see? Let me give you a little suspense. We can guess. Taskbar. The what? The taskbar. Everyone say it. The what? The taskbar. This one looks so small, but it's very important. It's very important to the computer. Let us quickly read what is here. It's a small panel found at the bottom of the window. Can you see a small panel? We can find the dates and time. Can you see the dates and time here? We can find the battery percentage. If you are using a laptop, you can see it here. Can you see where my mouse pointer is dancing? We can find the Wi-Fi connection. Can you see the Wi-Fi connection? There's no internet. That's why there's nothing here. We can find the volume. Can you see the computer is mute? Is on mute. That's why it is not active now. We can find so many things, just name them. On the what? On the taskbar. Aside from that, whenever you open your computer, you can see a small icon here indicating that some files are open on the computer. Indicating that what? Some files are open on the what? On the computer. You can also see the what? The window button. You can see the what? Everybody says the window button. I told it last class that the window button can be used to what? To shut down. Okay. This is the task app. Let me quickly show you the desktop environment once again, as we name them one after the other. Yes, this is the icon. These are the icons I have. This is the desktop background, and this is the task bar. This is the what? Task bar. Okay. I hope you have enjoyed today's class. Don't forget, always pause the video, take it to the back, and start all over again if you don't understand. Thank you very much, and do have a great time ahead.